In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some hidden features, some useful tips for the Apple TV with tvOS. Let's get started. First, we have the option to change what the TV button does on the Siri remote for your Apple TV. By default, when you click on the TV icon, it's automatically going to take you into Apple TV's app and show you what's up next for you in Apple TV. Now, if you don't want to have this option enabled by default, you can actually customize this to change it to the home screen icon. So when you click on the TV icon, it's automatically going to just take you to the home screen instead of taking you into the Apple TV's app. Now, some people, if you're a heavy user in Apple TV and you have all your streaming platforms connected, all in Apple TV, you most likely would want to just have it in the Apple TV app. But if you just want to have different apps and you don't want to always go into Apple TV before you go to the home screen, you can just turn the TV button into the home screen icon and it's automatically going to take you to your home screen instead of taking you into Apple TV's up next. Speaking of the home screen, rearranging icons on Apple TV is exactly how you'd expect it on your iPhone. You're just going to hold on to the application, you can just hold on to the touchpad, and it's automatically going to give you this option to edit home screen. You just click on that and you can start rearranging your icons. Now you have to select the icons that you're going to be switching over, so I can see I have selected Disney Plus and I can drag it wherever I want to drag it. The top applications that you have in your top row are going to be some useful apps that you would want to have. Now everything in the top row is going to give you some extra information because it has this huge header on top. So if you're an Apple TV, it's going to show you what you're watching, what you can watch next. If you have different applications like Netflix, is going to show you what you can continue watching. Some applications like YouTube don't really offer any information in the top, so technically something like this can stay in the secondary row because it doesn't really add any information or anything useful in the top row. But certain applications like Amazon Prime, which I don't have in my top row, gives you more information on what you're watching within Prime Video without having to open up the application. It's just a nice little option to have, so you want to be wary of what you're going to be placing in the top shelf, as it's going to give you some extra functionality on showing you what's up next or what's featured in that application. Next, we have an easier way of getting out of an application to the home screen when you're buried inside the different menus. So if you're in settings, you're going to go through these different options, and every time you select into another subcategory, to get to the previous page, you just have to keep clicking on the back button in order to get out of the application and into the home screen. But now if you just hold on to the back key on your Apple TV, it's automatically going to take you to the home screen. This is going to be really useful, especially if you're using your TV button for the Apple TV app. Then you can have another way of also getting into the home screen by just short holding onto the back key. It's automatically going to take you to the home screen. This is not only limited in the settings application, it works in any other application as well, like Apple Music, Apple TV, everything. It just has that option to go back into the home screen by just short holding onto the back key. Next, we have the appearance setting in Apple TV. Now on your iPhone, you have the option of going into dark mode. You can also do it automatically, and I actually have it set up as an automatic on my Apple TV. By going into settings, you can go into general, and there's going to be an option for appearance, and inside there you can have it to select it to light, dark, or automatic. So if you want it to be light all the time, you can have it selected at just light. If you want dark mode on all the time, you can just select it at dark. And if you want to just have it automatic, so whenever it's sunset, it'll automatically go into dark mode, and on sunrise, it'll automatically go into light mode. That's a nice little option that Apple TV has, and I think this was available for a very long time now. And finally, Apple has some really cool dynamic wallpapers, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have their screensavers set to Apple's dynamic wallpapers. And sometimes when it automatically goes into the dynamic wallpaper, it's not going to show you exactly in the bottom left hand corner where the location is and where it was shot. It's just going to automatically just show you the screensaver. Now if you ever want to find out this information, you can just tap on the Siri remote and it's quickly going to show you in the bottom left hand corner where it's been shot and what the scenery is about. I found this to be really useful whenever people are over and they're just curious on where the wallpaper is from or what the wallpaper is depicting. You can just touch on the Siri remote and it's going to show you exactly where it was shot and what it is, and so you can easily share that information without just being like, I don't know. And that wraps it up for this video. If you guys did like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.